I think I'm gonna do the Santos thing next because it's easy, and since it's easy, it's good. So we're gonna do it. Santos interview by Zwie. They're not German. Their name is not German, but George Santos is getting interviewed here, and I heard it's quite funny, so I want to watch it because George Santos is my favorite malicious gay.
Well, hello. Oh my God, legs all for days. Look at you. Let me just say hi to you.
Tonight, one jokester and a national joke sit across from each other in a bombshell interview.
My first question for you is, why?
Why what?
How would you interview someone without shame? Are rich people stupid? What could we do to get you to go away?
That's sure to be explosive.
Can we speak somewhere like off real quick? Is this hot? We're all hot. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Can we be mindful with the DOJ stuff?
What do you mean by mindful? Let's assume for a second that you did actually do those crimes.
The fraudster answers the questions on everyone's mind.
What is empathy, if you think you have it?
I couldn't define it.
How could anyone platform the disgraced,
Could you dab?
allegedly racist,
It's like I don't see color. I grew
You
up.
don't see color.
allegedly transphobic,
Do you believe in pronouns?
No.
allegedly far-right nutjob,
Vida chica, no piensas.
Are you threatening me?
No.
congressman?
You can't.
The Zwie News Network starts now.
This is a very pretty interview style. I like it. I need 3 cameras. I have 1 good camera. I need 2 more good cameras.
You've been accused of lying to the American people. How long do you think it will be before you get called to be on Dancing with the Stars?
Sean Spicer.
So you won't be calling Sean Spicer for advice.
Yeah, Sean Spicer. That I don't want to be Sean Spicer. Let's just call it that.
He's reading already. You've compared yourself to Rosa Parks, saying if she didn't sit in the back of the bus, you shouldn't have to either. Meaning you didn't want to sit in the back of Congress.
I can't believe he said that shit. What a hero. What an icon.
How else are you like our beloved civil rights leaders?
What a
Rosa
hero.
Parks, believe it or not, is one of my favorite political figures.
Why wouldn't I believe that?
I had a portrait of her in my office. I think
A
that
legend.
speaks for itself.
How else are you like Rosa
Wow.
Parks?
Speaks for
I
itself.
used an analogy. I'm not like Rosa Parks. Come on. I could never measure. Let's just put it that way.
Can I list civil rights icons and you tell me what they mean to you? Marsha P. Johnson.
Very respectful, honorable person. Keep going.
Respectful and honorable.
A respectful, honorable person. Okay.
But what?
I mean, I guess.
On all the stances and all the work.
Oh, on all the stances and all the... Okay, well, thank you. Now it's clarified.
Marsha P. Johnson?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just keep going. Next.
Just keep
You
going.
don't know
Nope.
her.
Yeah, I do.
Just keep going.
Keep going.
Do you?
I do. Go. Just keep going.
Keep going. All the things. Go.
James Baldwin.
Huh?
James Baldwin.
Who the hell is James Baldwin?
Ah,
Who's James Baldwin?
Harvey Milk.
I have no clue who that is.
Okay.
Damn.
What about Bowen
Big
Yang
guy.
doing an impression of you on SNL?
I think he deserves an EGOT.
Would you like Bowen Yang to play you in the HBO biopic?
That movie's not ever going to happen.
Why not?
The book has no perspective of me or anybody close to me. It's a fiction.
You love fiction, though. Nicki Minaj.
Queen.
Are you a Nicki fan?
Yeah.
Prove it.
I'm not spitting verses for you.
Pull up in the monster automobile.
Gangsta with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka.
It's scary that he's a real person.
Move on.
You're bossing me?
Yes, yes, Queen.
Queen.
Say that to your camera.
Yes, Queen, move on.
Can you also say that you're an icon?
I know, you're the icon.
No, you're the icon.
you're the
no,
icon.
you icon.
You're iconic.
Icon.
Icon girl boss.
What
It kind of feels like he's playing her. Can I be for real? It feels like right now he's playing her. I understand her interviews are like deeped in irony and like dry humor and the way that how she like bluntly like pursues the questions. I understand that, but it's like it feels like water off a duck's back right now. It really does.
Burns is an
It feels like it's not like he's in her head, but he understands the game and he's playing it well. Shdoob, thank you so much for the primer. Dylan, best girl boss, thank you for the primer. If anybody else wants to go to DylanBurns.tv, donate sub, gift subs, with donating on the website means all the money goes to the channel. None of it goes to Jeff Bezos. Great way to support the channel for anybody who wants to support the channel. Been going on for 2 hours now for today's stream. Let's continue.
Icon again.
Icon.
Yukon.
Coming up,
We can move on. Move on. Move on. We would move on.
You are the only congressman to be expelled without a conviction. Is it safe to say you didn't come to the Capitol to make friends?
I wasn't there to play nice. I was there to expose the rotten corruption, and I did. And I'm going to continue to do it.
What corruption did he expose? He was there for 11 months. He didn't do anything, and then he got kicked out after making a laughingstock of himself. What corruption did he expose? Everybody knows the famous George Santos corruption. If you look up George Santos corruption, it just shows all of the corruption that he exposed. That's what comes up, nothing else.
Republicans and
Don't look it up.
Democrats alike. Swampy, slimy people selling this country down a river.
I would say that you are a messy bitch that lives for drama. True or false?
You can call me a messy bitch. I've been called worse, but I'll take it. Can you make a pin and mail it to me?
I'll send you.
I will wear your messy bitch pin any day.
I will send you a gift as long as you declare it on your taxes.
I like paying taxes.
Who else in Congress is committing fraud?
They're all frauds.
All of them?
If you were to put me,
Name him.
if you were to put them all
Name
under
him.
the same scrutiny I was put under, you'd
Name
fucking
him.
vacate the whole goddamn building.
Can I name him and you just wink if I...
Go ahead.
Like, what do you mean the same scrutiny? Like, if you look into any of their family backgrounds, all of them have said their mom died in 9/11. All of those people said they were Jewish. All of the, like, no, you brought attention to yourself and then lied about everything and then charged other people's credit cards, double charged it to the point that they were bouncing of congressmen without asking their opinion. That is what turned the majority of Republican congressmen against him at the last hour and is part of the reason why he got expelled.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No.
Kevin McCarthy.
Yes.
Lindsey Graham.
Yes.
Matt Gaetz.
No.
Bob Menendez.
Gold Bar Menendez?
Dan Goldman.
He doesn't pay his rent. Dan is owing $180,000 worth of rent right now on his $45,000 monthly rent, which is what most Americans make a year. You let that sink in.
The way you know everyone's business is humbling to me.
coming up.
How many black friends do you have?
Plenty. Seriously, I had too many to count.
Too many to count.
Yeah.
Too many to
Like,
count.
I don't see color.
You don't see color.
I grew up in Queens.
You were seen walking around the Capitol with a baby in your arms.
Yes.
Look at this baby, Mr. Speaker. Congressman Santos, what are you doing to stop the ongoing genocide of Palestinians?
Excuse me, do not record this baby.
When asked if it was yours, you said, not yet.
As in a reference to, I'm not a parent. I'm not there yet. Not that specific baby.
So whose baby was
It was
that?
a staffer's baby.
But you were running around with their baby.
No.
You were using the baby as a prop.
No, I was taking the baby to introduce him to another member of Congress.
When you do decide to have a child, would you rather have
Why? Why were you taking somebody else's baby to show to Congress people? Whatever.
a gay son, thought daughter, or pathological liar?
I will have a child and I will accept my kid in any way, shape, or form they come. And the best I can do is teach my child to be better than me.
Love that. And do you plan to adopt black?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. Especially because I can probably make a black baby on my own, granted my dad, so.
What?
And my entire dad's family, because I'm biracial.
Got it. So when you say you could make a black baby on your own,
Oh, I mean, essentially, physically, like, not physically, but if I were to use my sperm,
to impregnate a woman,
yeah, I could, that's a high possibility.
You'd
so.
probably need a black woman, right? Okay,
I'd love it.
whatever. dog.
Will you be running for office again?
Not now, but in the future, I'm not ruling it out.
Wow. As a Republican?
As of now, yes.
Okay. As of now,
Yes.
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 But there could be a day where you pivot
To an independent,
to an independent,
because I think the country needs more independent thinkers now.
like Jill Stein.
No, that's a Russian asset, according to Hillary Clinton. And I believe Hillary on that one.
And, oh, wow. And what are you an asset of?
Of no one.
I'm an asset to
Do you
no
plan
one.
to run as a Democrat? Because you've been really embraced by like the Gen Z
I love the Gen Z.
progressives.
Gen Z loves Trump.
What?
Define love.
They love Trump. He's an icon. Gen Z loves Trump.
Could you say icon again?
Icon.
Do you know why I love the Gen Z progressives?
Why do you, please.
I'll
take him.
tell you why. Because they're the future, and they need to slay the boots house down in the future so that
Slay
this
the
country
boots
can
house
stay
down.
functional.
What does slay the boots house down mean?
Conquer everything. Like,
That's what that means?
like
That's not what
yeah,
that means.
it's like you just got to be awesome at everything you do, and they have to do that. They need to
That
be
would-
awesome.
I don't understand slang, man.
You've connected yourself to multiple historic tragedies, including the Pulse nightclub shooting. You said your mom died in 9/11.
I did not say my mom died in 9/11.
You
You
did.
said that your grandparents survived the Holocaust.
I said my grandparents fled the Holocaust.
Do you think it's appropriate for politicians to use terror for their own professional gain?
That's what politicians do.
So yes.
No, I'm not saying yes. I'm just saying
It did come out like yes.
politicians, they're hacks. They're not doing anything other than lying to you.
He's
if
a
a politician's mouth is moving on Capitol Hill, they're lying to you.
But I'm looking at a politician, and
I'm
your
not a
mouth is
politician.
moving,
I'm not a politician.
and I feel like you're lying to me.
I'm not a politician. Never was.
What
never
are
will
you?
be.
What's?
I was an elected public servant for 11 months.
Oh.
Proud of it. Never.
An elected public servant, not a politician. Okay. Gotcha. Because public servants don't engage in politics like politicians do. Politics is the game of non-politicians.
Never caved to the establishment of
And
politics.
we're in government, but you're not a politician.
No, I hate politicking. Nancy Pelosi had a big hand in the riots in January.
We're not
6th.
talking about Nancy Pelosi.
That's a Hunter Biden thing, not me. Bush is a warmonger, and I don't like warmongers. And I believe Hillary on that one.
Feels like you're politicking right now.
Nope.
Do you support a ceasefire, or are you afraid of losing your Hollywood representation?
Excuse me?
Do you support a ceasefire?
I hate
Jesus.
war.
Wow.
Yeah.
You love peace.
Peace is the way to go.
Do you support a ceasefire?
No.
You don't.
No. We
Okay.
don't negotiate with terrorists. War against terror should
Unless it's the PLO. Then we negotiate with them in the Oslo Accords and you know, after commitments to an Israeli state I mean, you know, as situation change, we will. But as a matter of fact, we will not until we have to. And then we will. Like with the Taliban.
never be undermined, period. Hamas is a terrorist organization.
How would you bring peace to the Middle East?
Very simple. Eradicating terror cells like Hamas, ISIS, Al Qaeda. I mean, there's so many. To name a few.
No, please name.
To name a few, there's so many. Okay, so a solution for Middle East peace is just destroy all the terror groups. What about the people like, you know, the governments that sponsor them? What about the governments that are doing violence on their own, like the Assad regime? I don't know. Just getting rid of the multinational terror groups alone. I mean, I think those. I mean, those issues are interconnected. It's not that simple.
ISIS, Al Qaeda. I mean, there's so many. To name a few.
No, please name them all.
No. But the point is
Name them all.
if we go after all the terrorist organizations and cells, we will bring peace to the Middle East and the world.
But
And the
via
world.
war.
And the world.
I mean, sure.
Would
but
you? Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good cause.
Coming up, you're writing a book.
Yes.
And what is the name of the book so we can promote the book?
It's an under development. We're doing a market study on it.
A
so,
market study development book, the George Santos story.
yeah.
Who in Congress could you beat in a lip sync battle?
All of them.
What song would you do?
I will survive. cliche. Why not?
If you're performing this song in Congress, who would you be? Katara Ravachey? Would you be Anthony DeVolder? Would you be George Santos? Like what?
George Santos. I need nothing other than just plain old George Santos.
Okay. Can we confirm Katara Ravachey was your drag personality at one
For
point?
a day.
For a day.
For a day when I was 18 years
Oh,
old.
wait, now he confirms that the drag... Okay, so a while ago, the first time when I approached the story, he wouldn't confirm if that drag personality was his. Now he does. So there's been a transformation. Now he does agree. Okay. Maybe I missed that development.
If I was a career drag queen then, like everybody likes to claim, then I must be a myth of a drag queen now because I wear far more makeup today than I did in that picture.
Not you dragging yourself.
It's true, but it's true. I'll drag myself when it's appropriate.
When else is it appropriate to drag yourself? Are you alt-right for clout, or do you actually believe that drag queens are a greater threat to children than guns?
I love drag queens. Let's set the record straight. I don't like drag queens for kids.
You said that they were worse for children than guns.
I still think drag queens are not for kids.
No one is saying that they are for children.
Why are there drag time story hours?
My goodness gracious, we're not going to get anywhere with that.
Why? Wait, no, don't. You have to respond to that. I mean, she shouldn't have... Whatever.
Coming up.
Look, all she had to say was, what is wrong with somebody in a dress reading a book to children? If there's nothing sexual about it. That's all she had to ask. That's all she had to say. Whatever, though. I understand she doesn't want to pursue that. Like Drag Queen Story Hours is it's presented as such a demonic event. When you watch it, it's so unbelievably tame. It's like a child visiting Santa Claus, but without the lap sitting.
You're disassociating.
I'm sorry?
Close your eyes. Picture a criminal. What are they wearing in your head?
A blue suit and a white shirt.
No. Tell me about your sartorial choice today. What are you wearing?
This is an actual Teo from Macy's. It's a black-owned company.
Oh, wow.
And I love his suits. Ferragamo shoes.
Ferragamo shoes.
Yes, I'm known for that.
And are you wearing a black-owned designer because of the circumstances of today?
No, actually, if you go through my entire congressional outfits, a lot of them are from the same designer.
And how many stolen credit cards did you use to pay for this look? Ferragamo, Hermes, you like the nice stuff too.
And I don't actually own Hermes stuff.
Oh.
Other than the cologne, that's all I wear from Hermes.
Again, like fellow Republican congressmen who have no reason to turn on him like that, coming out saying that he was double charging their credit cards without letting them know for his campaign funds. And then those campaign funds were then taken and spent on OnlyFans subscriptions.
Oh no, and the bracelet.
You're literally wearing an Hermes bracelet. How'd you buy that one?
This was a gift from my husband.
A gift from your husband?
Yeah.
The American people? Is it a metaphor?
No, my husband.
What's his name?
Matt.
What's his last name?
Not telling you.
You could have just said Santos and that would have been less suspicious than Matt, no name. You've said that you've had Botox, lip filler, Ozempic. What is a complete list of cosmetic procedures you've had?
I did go under Ozempic treatment for A1C reasons and subsequently lost 100 pounds. Botox, yeah, since I'm 25. Fillers, since I'm 25. I will never deny it.
How do
Why?
you pay for it?
I've always worked Zwie. So, yeah.
Yeah.
My own money.
Yeah, your own money.
Yeah, well, my own money.
Yeah.
Like everything else I own, my own money.
Your own money. Restylane or Sculptra?
Juvederm XL.
NARS or MAC?
Neither. Estee Lauder. Got to keep the Republican donors happy.
Would you rather shoplift from Sephora or Ulta?
Neither. I don't do petty crimes.
White collar. House of Representatives or House of Gucci?
You know what? House of Representatives.
Really?
Yes. Slay the Boots house down, House of Representatives. every day.
Slay the
Well, not
Boots
every day,
house down
since
again.
last Friday.
Oh, whatever.
He likes that.
Tomato, tomato. Who cares?
Well, a lot of, I would say your peers care. Like,
Well, I care, but you know, but they did what they wanted to do. So I'll be back.
You'll be back.
Yeah, I'm 35. They're all in their 50s.
That's
I'll
ominous.
outlive them. Each and last one of them.
This is so menacing. I feel threatened, and I'm not even in the House of Rep. What advice do you have for young, diverse people with personality disorders considering a career in politics?
You're cute. You're really cute. She's so cute.
In the words of Lady Gaga, you live for the applause. Are you like Tinkerbell? If we stopped clapping, would you disappear?
No,
You wouldn't.
no.
What could we do to get you to go away?
Stop inviting me to your gigs.
Oh,
So no Dancing with the Stars,
No,
no RuPaul's Drag Race.
I haven't got that invite yet. I'd love to go read a.
The lesson is to stop inviting you places.
But you can't, because people want the content.
Could you
the truth of his statement has shaken me to the core of my soul.
please define the word empathy?
You know what's great about that? Empathy to me is probably, I don't understand it because people accuse me of having no empathy. And I maybe I can't define empathy.
You don't have empathy?
I think I do. I
What?
believe I do.
What is empathy, if you think you have it?
What?
I couldn't define it. But I believe I'm empathetic to causes, to people, to situations.
What excites you most about going to prison?
That's a below the belt.
Damn.
Do you like the color orange?
Really?
You tell me, I don't know enough about you.
Judge, jury, and executioner?
I could
anyway?
never be. I'm just asking questions.
Those
All
seem
I
pretty
know is
pointed.
I would never point the finger at
Oh,
you.
God.
I would never point the finger at you.
Yeah, I believe you.
You're an icon.
Icon.
And that's the show. George Santos, everyone. I
Yes.
want to grab my bag.
What's your bat? Is this your book?
Yeah.
What a weird interview. That was fun, though. That was fun. Yoink, I'm going to sub. I am going to subscribe to this person. That was funny.